the third important piece of the puzzle is the spin, right? So एक चीज जिसमें हमने struggle किया है is lack of penetration in spin. I mean, Shadab, we are playing him because obviously वो depth पिलाता है, batting में all rounder है. But as a pure specialist bowler, he's disappointed of late. I mean, half trackers, full tosses. Um, a school of thought here that we need to bring someone like Abrar. I mean, we tried Usama Mir. Afghanistan series को इतनी अच्छी नहीं गई. Osama Mir is someone that we can persist with, perhaps not. और दूसरा ऑप्शन ये है bringing in someone like Abrar. और दूसरा इमाद का भी नाम आ रहा है, इमाद वसीम का. He's had good performances in the CPL, especially opening the bowling. Again, जिस तरह आमिर के साथ कोई इश्यूज हैं, आई डोंट नो क्या इमाद के साथ भी कुछ sort of political या कोई पर्सन टू पर्सन इश्यूज चल रहे हैं which are keeping him out, but इमाद वसीम का भी स्पिन डिपार्टमेंट में नाम आ रहा है. सो इनके बारे में how do we rectify? Are you happy with our current spin attack, or would you recommend bringing in someone like Abrar and or Imad into the squad? आसिफ, आप बात करना चाहोगे इस पर?
Yeah, it's a very tough question. I think the performance of the spinners on the Sri Lankan pitches will not necessarily translate to what we saw in India. But the bottom line is, whether it's spinning or not, your length is your length, right? So
Yeah.
look, Shadab is our vice captain. He does so many other things for the team. He's a dynamic fielder. He is a good batsman. He smiles for everyone on the team way too much. But the thing is, I think he's our guy. I mean, he is our wicket-taking option. I think we've got people in the team. Look, if there was a way that Imad Wasim could come in, I would say bring him in. But I don't see that happening. I think the rift between Imad and Babar and the management goes very deep. And I think there are egos involved, and I think he'd be less likely to try and reconcile that. If he could come in, I would take him at a heartbeat, 100%.
एक second, on this point, we did play him against Afghanistan recently. So अगर इतना ईगो का मसला था PCB और उसके against, so why did we play him? Yeah, he played against Afghanistan just a few months back, T20 में.
Oh, T20.
Yeah, he scored actually. He performed.
Yeah,
and
if he could come in,
PSL में he performed.
Yeah, I would take him in a heartbeat. 100%, I would take him in place of Nawaz, because Nawaz is also good but not great. I think we underestimate the value of the part-time spinners, and I know you never want to have part-time spinners, you want to have specialists, but if the Khar takes wickets, I think I'm still an advocate for Agha Salman. He does take wickets, not a lot, but the bottom line is, you want a spearhead wicket-taking bowler. It's got to be Shadab right now. Abrar, again, I feel like we've not seen him play limited overs cricket. I don't know, leg spinners, just like Shadab, I don't know how many bad balls he's going to bowl per over. I've just not seen enough of him to be comfortable to insert him in that high pressure environment. Again, remember, every single match we're playing in, you'll have a crowd that is against us. Every single match. That's a lot of pressure. And I don't know that at this young stage of his career, if he's ready for that, because I've not seen it. So I will still go with what I know and what I trust. What made us number one? These are the guys, and you have to trust in them and hope that they'll come through. I'm taking a much less risky approach with this than I did with the Fakhr thing, but I think that's the way to go.
But so again, एक और एपिसोड में आपने बात की थी upside potential के लिए, right? So do you feel Shadab gives us that upside potential? I mean,
I do. I differ from Mudassir here in the sense that he said he's restricting, or one of you said restricting. I think he is at his best a wicket-taking bowler. When he is on song, he's not bowling to restrict. He's bowling to take wickets, and we've seen him do it. He hasn't done it much recently. He's looked out of sorts, but we know that he's got that in him. And so I do think upside potential of Shadab is something we've already seen, so we know he can do it. With Abrar, we don't know. We've never seen it before, right? So there's the thing about upside potential that you've seen and upside potential that is there in theory, but you've never seen. That's where I differ in an experience.
But Abrar would bring in a mystery angle as well, right? I mean, all the talk about mystery spinner, unleashing a mystery spinner during the World Cup versus somebody that the whole world knows and has footage on. Right?
I wish we had brought him in during the Asia Cup and in these Afghanistan matches. There's these left arm spinner who Sufyan Muqim, who I've seen. We've got a few really good mystery spinners who are out there who have not been blooded yet. I just think it's not the logical sequence to bring people in a panic
just for the World Cup.